and at any other time as well. Like, it happens. Sometimes we just don't feel as productive as we'd like to. Hi, I'm Tash and welcome back or welcome to The Loving Lifestyle, a channel dedicated to helping you live your best life. Today we're doing something a little different. I'm going to take you through how I reset my day on a bad day. Today has been a little slow, it's really grey and windy outside, I'm feeling quite unmotivated. I did some work this morning but it's 12:30 now and I still have stuff I want to do, but I don't know, I think a lot of people have been feeling like this at the moment. There's been like kind of a collective energy that a lot of people all around the world have been feeling recently, and I definitely have been suffering from it massively, and I thought I was alone in it, and then I just saw a lot of people posting about it, and a couple people do like some videos on it as well, and now I can feel that, like I can feel that like collective energy that's just kind of making everyone feel a little bit less productive, maybe feeling a little bit more hard on yourself than usual. So if it is you at the moment, then know that you are not alone. A lot of us are feeling this way. Even my dogs are feeling this way at the moment. They've been like passed out all day. So yeah, just so you know, you're not alone if you feel that way, and at any other time as well. Like, it happens. Sometimes we just don't feel as productive as we'd like to, and that's like normal, you know. You don't have consistent energy levels. Energy isn't consistent. Motivation is definitely not consistent. Motivation is incredibly unreliable. I try to work more on taking action rather than waiting for motivation to strike, but sometimes you just can't take action either, you know. It doesn't happen all the time perfectly. So yeah, anyway, enough rambling from me. Basically, I'm gonna take you through how I'm gonna reset my day today so that I can get some work done later. I'm sorry that this video was shaky. I just realized I'm leaning against the table and it's shaking the camera, so I should not be doing that. But anyway, I'm not gonna refilm that because, well, no. Anyways, let's get started. I'll take you through how I reset my day on a bad or bleh day. So first things first, I am going to boil the kettle, make a nice cup of tea. Got my rainbow tea. I don't know which one I'm gonna have. Not nighttime, obviously. I'm gonna go for this one. Elderberry and echinacea. I like this one. Whilst the kettle's boiling, I'm going to drink half a litre of water. I've already drank some, so it was actually all the way to the top. Half a litre of water. Again, just to reset, like if you're feeling sluggish, at least I know for sure if I'm feeling sluggish, it's usually because I'm dehydrated, and I try to drink between 2 and 3 litres of water a day. Usually, I say kind of goes around like 2.5 most days. If I'm feeling a bit lethargic, it's usually because I haven't just drank enough water first thing in the morning. I've actually given up coffee for Lent. I don't really celebrate Easter or any like a holiday from like a religious perspective, but it's just like a good time of year to make a bit of a change. And actually that's how I went vegan or vegetarian, was very many years ago. I gave up meat for Lent because, again, there was no reason I didn't have to give anything up, but everyone else was giving up chocolate. You know, at school people always talk about what are you giving up for Lent, and or at least they did when I was at school, and people give up chocolate and sweets, and I didn't want to give up chocolate or sweets, so I gave up meat. Yes, this year I've given up coffee because I do drink coffee every single morning. I only have 1 coffee a day usually, unless I'm going somewhere special, which obviously I haven't been for ages. But I think sometimes I start my day with coffee rather than with water, which isn't the best thing to do because coffee does dehydrate you. So I am hoping that that helps with my energy, and also like with like headaches and stuff as well, and like a bit of anxiety too. Like having coffee obviously makes you jittery, and that's something that I tend to be, is quite energetic and jittery, just in my personality as well. So, but I don't want it to be like caused by the coffee, so I've given that up for the month anyway. So that's why I'm having a herbal tea, which I recommend you have as well. You can have a green tea if you want a bit of caffeine. Have a green tea, absolutely. I love green tea with lemon. I think that's so like refreshing. But I'm having, what's it, raspberry and echinacea, elderberry and echinacea today because it's nice and fruity and I like that. So yeah, drink 500 mils of water and make a cup of tea. My puppy's been feeling a little lethargic recently as well, haven't you? Haven't you? Big fluffer. Stealing. Slowly. Slowly. Not slowly. She knows exactly where she's going. Good girl. She says, I'm so spoiled. I'm so spoiled. So as you can see, my room is obviously a mess because I need to reset my day. There's stuff everywhere. It's not tidy, at least not by my standards. So let's do that. Okay, so we're now gonna sit and just do a tiny bit of journaling, just a little bit, because sometimes when you're feeling a bit bleh, you don't actually want to do anything like journaling because it can bring up emotions, and if you have things to get done, you know, you don't want to unleash too much if you have things to be done. Yes, you want to absolutely acknowledge and honor your emotions, but you also want to make sure that you're not going to just spiral. So I like to start just by writing out some positive affirmations about my capabilities and the work that I'm about to do, and just kind of psych myself up. So if you watch my video on how to reset and re-energize your day, then in that video I did say that you have to change your thoughts in order to change your actions, because if you say to yourself, you know, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I have no energy, I am rubbish, I can't motivate myself, I'm not self-motivated, like all these kind of negative things, then you feel more negative, and then you sit more slouched over and you move slower and you yawn more and frowning, and you're just all round feeling more negative in your body, and then that is portrayed in the work that you do as well. So you're never going to get as much done if you're sat around like, oh god, this is the worst thing in the world, rather than if you psych yourself up and you say, you know what, I've got to get this bit of work done, but I am capable, I create fantastic work, I have the time to do this, I follow through when I commit to something, I achieve the goals that I set, then you are filling yourself with positive information, positive feelings about yourself and your abilities, and therefore you're going to feel happier in yourself, you're going to smile more, you're going to sit more upright, you're going to feel more powerful, and therefore you're going to create better results and get more done even when you're feeling a bit crap. So with that in mind, I'm going to grab my journal. She's the best dog ever. She actually is the best dog ever. I'm going to write down some positive affirmations. You can also do some post-it notes actually if you don't have a journal, or well, you should have a journal. If you don't have a journal, get a journal. But if you don't want to write it in your journal, then you can write on post-it notes and just stick them around your room whilst you're trying to reset yourself, because that can be pretty effective as well. So I'll see you in a minute, because it might inspire you. I'm capable, I follow through on my goals, progress is more powerful than perfection, I honor my emotions, I'm worthy of greatness, everything I do has impact, I show up as my true self, I serve my community with value, I'm an action taker, I can, I choose, I will. That's my favourite affirmation ever. I absolutely love that one. I can, I choose, I will. I think it just gives you back your power. There's just something about it, I don't know, it just speaks to me. I can, I choose, I will. It's like, I am capable of doing this, I choose to do this, and I will do it. I will achieve it. So you can say to yourself, I can get this work done today. I choose to get this work done today. I will get this work done today. It just makes it feel like you're in control, you know? I don't know. It's one of my absolute favorites. I use it all the time. Even if I'm doing, so for example, if I go for a run, I will literally say to myself, I can, I choose, I will. I can run this distance. I choose to go for a run today. I will complete this run. There's just something about it. I don't know. I just find it incredibly powerful. So if you want to use that one, go for it. Otherwise, come up with your own. You don't even have to write like I've written. You can just give yourself a little pep talk. Say, you can go and look in the mirror and give yourself a pep talk if you prefer. Just say to yourself like, yeah, I'm gonna do this today. I know you don't want to do this, whatever your name is. Like, I know you don't want to do this, Tash. I know that you're feeling tired, but it's okay. You can complete it. Like, I believe in you. You're awesome. Let's go get this done. Give yourself a pep talk, whatever it is. You're just changing your thoughts so that it will change your state and therefore will change your actions. What is next is to give yourself a little stretch out. So you want to now revitalize your body. So you've revitalized your mind through doing this. Now you're going to revitalize your body. So you can do this however you'd like. I mean, I'm not going to do a full workout. I'm just going to stretch out for a few minutes. Sorry, my battery died. Where was I? I actually can't remember. Yeah, we're going to move our bodies now. So yeah, something that I really like to do is to put on some music that I love and to just like jump around for a few minutes. A little bit cringe, but it is, I don't know, it just makes you feel good. It's like all the adrenaline rush that you get when you're like on a night out, but without the alcohol and in the middle of the day. So it's a great way to just make yourself feel better when you're feeling crap. So I'm gonna do a little stretch out if my dog lets me, because she probably is gonna just start licking my face, but we'll see. Okay, so now that I have revitalized my mind, revitalized my body, we're now going to tackle the list. This is where the fun really starts. I'm going to write out what it is that I need to achieve with the rest of my day today. So I need to edit a video. I need to descale the coffee machine. I need to make my dad's birthday card because it's his birthday on Monday, so I need to do that. Anyways, what you want to do basically is write down what you want to achieve with the rest of your day. So be realistic here. We don't want a massive list of 16 different things. Ideally, we want between 3 and 5, and ideally we want each task on that list to take less than an hour to complete. So that is how I personally chunk my time. So when I write my to-do list, you know, I don't write on my to-do list, make next video, because that involves writing the video, setting up my space for the video, filming the video, editing the video, pre-posting the video, getting the caption, getting the tags, making the thumbnail, making the slides. There's so much involved, and it would take way longer than an hour to complete. And if I started my day and said, today I want to make a video from scratch, I would have no motivation by like hour 2. So instead I like to, and I think everyone should, chunk their tasks into 1 hour blocks. Make sure that the tasks on your list are realistic. You don't want to be putting on like run a marathon today, because it's just not going to happen. So be realistic about what's going to go on there. And it's better if you have a mixture of tasks. So for example, like mine, make dad's birthday card, that's a bit of a creative task. Then descale the coffee machine, that's very much an admin task. And then edit a video, that is a work-based task. So they all cover different areas of my life, different kind of disciplines, I guess, and therefore it's much more motivating and easy to tackle them. If I just had on here like write an email, write a video, write a blog post, that's a lot of writing and it's gonna drain you very quickly. You're only using one area of your brain. So you're better off, yeah, making your tasks a little bit different. And that's what I try to do each day as well. Like when I write my to-do list for the week, I tend to plan about 3 or 4 days in advance. I find any more than that and I massively overestimate how much I can achieve in a week, and I never actually manage to remember to give myself a day off. I tend to plan things 3 or 4 days in advance. So when I'm planning my days, every day I give myself 3 tasks to do. This is outside of like your normal things like meditate, journal, do a workout, yoga, whatever, cook dinner. Like they're not tasks, they are like lifestyle, they are routine. But with like work-based or kind of non-routine based tasks, I'll only put in 3 for each day. And if I magically manage to smash my tasks, then well, either I give myself an afternoon off or I do something that's voluntary. I either move something from later on in the week to the day, or I find something. I have a master to-do list which has things on it like upload items onto eBay and do this free online workshop or booklet that I've saved but I've never actually tackled. You know, things like that. So if you do happen to get your tasks done quicker, then congratulations, that's awesome. Then, you know, you have an option, but don't overestimate how much you can actually achieve in a day. So yeah, when I do plan my days, I tend to plan with different types of activities for each 3 tasks rather than having 3 of the same discipline, because that's just exhausting. Anyway, enough from me. So we want to write down 3 things we want to tackle today, and then I'm gonna Pomodoro these, which is a online time blocking kind of gadgety app thing. I don't know how to describe it. I'm gonna get my phone and I'll just show you. Okay, so this is Pomodoro and it gives you 25 minutes timers, and then yeah, then you can have a short break, 5-minute break, or a long break, 15-minute break. So what I'm gonna do is start with my task of least resistance, which for me is descaling the coffee machine. So I'm gonna go do that first. Now, usually on a normal day, I would always say to get your most important task done first whilst you still have the energy. However, if we're having a crap day, we don't have the energy. So therefore, we wanna start with the task of least resistance. And that is something that I really do live by, and I think that whilst getting your most important task done first is a great sentiment and does make a lot of sense technically on a regular day, because you want to use all of your energy towards something that's going to give you results. But if you're feeling crap, then you're not going to want to just sit there and do some massive task. You've got no energy. And so instead, by doing a task of least resistance first, you can then kind of build yourself into feeling motivated. You can build yourself up to it. So that's what I'm going to do. I think it's a good task to do as well, because it means I can go downstairs, chill with my doggies for a little bit, might have another cup of tea whilst I'm doing it. It'll probably take about 25 minutes, which is perfect because that is 1 Pomodoro. And then after that, I'm going to do make dad's birthday card, and then I will go on to edit my videos. So yeah, let's do this. Seriously, this dog is just too much. Okay, so I have finished editing some videos, which is good. And now Oh yes, what I wanted to say earlier is that when you have something you need to get done, sometimes it's helpful to obviously have a motive. So other than the fact that obviously doing the thing will help you progress in that area, sometimes you just need something to like push you forward, keep you motivated. So what I like to do is have a little reward. I'm rewarding myself with a bath because there's nothing I love more than having a bath with a cup of tea or a gin tonic and watching some Netflix and just feeling good as my reward for getting my stuff done. And then I'm going to meditate. So you can meditate before you do work or after you do work. Personally, I like to reset myself after I do work as well, because otherwise you take that kind of hyperactive or guilty feeling with you throughout the rest of your day. And if you want to have a chill evening, because you obviously need one because you're feeling tired, then you want to reset like a little bit as well. So I tend to meditate afterwards. So I'm going to have my bath, then I'm going to meditate, but I won't take you with me from now on. You just know what I'm gonna do. So yeah, they are my top tips on how to reset your day when you're having a bad day. So I have 2 other videos on this as well. I have one which is literally reset and re-energize when you're having a bad day, and the other one is what to do when you feel bleh, which is more not so much work related or task related. It is a little bit, I guess, because we're always doing work, but it's a little bit more on more relaxed days if you're feeling a bit crap. So yeah, check this out if you want to have some tips other than vlog style, just normal style. I hope that if you watch this video and you're having a bad day, I hope you know that it's normal and it's okay, and don't feel bad about yourself because of it, because these things happen and we can't function at 100% of the time. Which actually leads me to tell you that I have a video on how to be less hard on yourself, which I think is a really good video because that's something that I massively used to struggle with, and still sometimes I struggle with. You know, holding myself to very high standards and getting down on myself when I don't complete what I wanted to complete or achieve what I wanted to achieve. So that video is massively helped me. All the things in it massively helped me. So if you struggle with that, then definitely check that out as well. And anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.